In traveller culture, marrying non-travellers or gorgers has long been taboo. But despite grievances from both communities, intermarriage is on the increase.
If it was my advice for the people that want to get married to gorgers, don't do it. Don't do it. Because it may work for a little while, but it don't last for very long, because two worlds collide.
Romani gypsy Tony Giles is considering marrying a non-traveller girl. For 30 years, his family have been based at a site known to locals as the Wrong Turn.
Gypsies, if you notice, the younger ones, they're men before their time. It's because they've been brought up hard. It's either do two things, work or fight. I'm not much of a worker, as you can see. Fucking fight, that's one good thing. So I started boxing when I was 8, and then it went from there to bare knuckle fighting for years, to try and get money to survive. Otherwise, what other chance was it for me? Nothing.
Tony the Rhino Giles is the current British and world cage fighting champion.
I got spray tanned this morning. It's starting to drip. I'm gonna have to get it done again. Gutted. I'm gonna go on more oaky colour. When you're a gypsy and you're young, you get brought up around weapons your whole life. You got to stay on your toes pretty much. Knives, guns, everything. You know, you got to worry about having a bare knuckle fight with someone and someone running, pushing something in your neck, or if not, someone blowing your back out. Hey, Jay!
With his 3 siblings married to gypsies, Tony's relationship with a gorger is a sticking point with his family.
Are you happy Tony's going out with a gorger?
I can't answer that question, so don't ask me it, because I'm not answering it.
But is it acceptable in the gypsy community?
Might be to go out with them, but not to marry them, no. A traveller marries a traveller. But if you do it wrong, your family just blacklist you.
Blacklist job.
You're out.
So they can't blacklist me, though.
But if you've got a son like Psycho, oh, right, I'm going to love you and leave you, because I've got to sign on.
The cause of unease in Tony's family is 28-year-old Danielle.
I know that they say to Tony a lot, oh, you're with a gorger girl this and a gorger girl that. But we're strong, we love each other, so people that don't like it are going to have to get over it.
But it's not just being a non-traveller that's causing such upset. She's also a glamour model.
So you want me naked?
And pregnant with Tony's child. Danielle's profession is deemed immoral by the gypsy community.
His family had called me a tart when they don't even know me. And I think, well, you're only stabbing yourself in the foot because now you're not going to see your grandchild. If you can't get to know me, then there's no way that my child's going up and staying with you.
Against his family's wishes, Tony has moved into Danielle's house, and the culture clash has already begun.
I'm knackered from going out with a traveller man, to be honest.
No, I'm knackered from going out with a gorger as well, pregnant, hormonal, glamour model gorger.
Will you change nappies?
What? Yes, of course I will.
Of course you will what?
What?
Change nappies, yeah?
Change the nappies.
And get up in the night. I'm 8 months pregnant and he's got me doing the hoovering and everything. I really feel sorry for traveller wives.
Despite a long-standing distrust between the two communities, gypsy and gorger relationships can overcome adversity. Last year, 17-year-old Sam married into the gypsy community.
Can't breathe. I'm claustrophobic as well. Hang on.
With her marriage to gypsy scrap dealer Pat, Sam won his family over by doing things the traveller way.
What do you say to people who are watching who go, she's crazy, she's going to live in a trailer?
Well, they're crazy because they've never tried it.
10 months on, Sam and Pat are living on a site next to an industrial estate. Sam is expecting a baby boy.
These are all his t-shirts, jumpers. Got like 30 odd pairs of jeans, got loads.
Do you think that's quite a lot of jeans to buy for a new baby?
Yeah, everyone's saying that he won't get a chance to wear them.
Yeah, I used to live in a lot of these cupboards.
You've got more room than me.
No, I ain't.
You are.
No, I won't. Can wear a new outfit every day of his life.
Sometimes if I get bored, I'll just get all his clothes out and just fold them up. Or if I'm feeling upset, I'll just go and buy him things. Cheers me up.
Despite throwing herself into Gypsy life, Sam is still struggling with the realities of living on a site.
She hates it.
No, I don't hate it. I know I like it, but I just think it's a bit like doom and gloom on here. I'd like it as well if there was more people my age on here, because they're all older than me, so I'm lonely. Got no friends. When he's at work through the day, I'm just on my own.
She wants a bath, basically. If I could build a bath in here, she'd be happy.
Like it, and then he goes, oh yeah, you can go to your mum's. It's not the same. I want my own bath.
A pram is next on the shopping list, but as a Gypsy man, this is not Pat's domain.
Pram's a pram. So down to her that. I'll let her pick the pram. I won't be using it, will I?
Well, you will. You go anywhere.
You get the one pushing the pram.
I want a big cream one with all baby blue running through it with like ribbons and diamonds and things like that.
I'm not bothered. Cheap. Cheap as possible. She likes the silver cross prams, but I think they look like coffins on wheels. Disgusting.
He says there's no room for it, but there is room for it. I'll make room for it. Chuck him out. I don't like none of these. I want a cream leather one. I don't want this one.
So this is a complete waste of my day.
Why is it a waste of your day?
You're not going to pick one, are you?
Well, if I see one, yeah.
Let's go home.
Oh, shut up.
Marriage between gypsies and non-travellers, or gorgers, is rare. When it does occur, the clash of cultures can prove a strain on the relationship. Romani gypsy George Webb has recently separated from his gorger wife and has moved into his uncle's back garden.
I'm always watching outside. In the rain, snow, whatever. You might go and live in a house, but you ain't got no freedom. You're in a rabbit hutch. You know, you might have all your comforts at hand, but you're unhappy, so what's the point? And you've got to do what makes you happy.
George was married to a gorger for 7 years, but his wife was unhappy with the role expected of her.
When you marry out of your own breed, you don't know what's hit you. You really don't know what's hit you. She couldn't live my life. She realised that she couldn't live the way I live. She couldn't do without, like, not flicking a switch on, not without running water. And I wouldn't do it again, not for all the tea in China.
George has 2 children from his marriage. Both now live with their mother.
My concerns is, as the children get older, and I'm not there to see them on the right road, that they'll get more gorger ways in them, more non-gypsy ways in them, than they will gypsy ways in them.
George restores caravans for a living, and his aunt and cousin are happy to help with the tasks his wife was reluctant to do.
Kathleen! Can you come and clean this wardrobe for me so I can put the mirror back on? Are you going to clean or what? The women do the cleaning, the men do the earning. But when I was married was a different kettle of fish. She used to moan to give me a glass of water. Get them sticky bits off because it'll make it unlevel. I never worked her like a dog. I done a lot for her. I do this here because I've got a man come and look at it and I ain't going to get it sold. Come on. The breakdown of it was she didn't want to do it. Look, pick that off with you now. Pick it off. I'll tell you what, it's taken him a long time.
Gypsy Tony has been sent on an urgent errand by his pregnant non-traveller girlfriend.
It's red alert now. Danielle's waters has broke this morning, 5 o'clock. That was a nice morning to get up. 3 weeks early as well. So, gonna get the best thing for what we've been told for her to do is to have a spicy curry. It's funny, innit? I'm a pro cage fighter. I don't get nervous before a fight. She's having a baby, feel like a little kid. Hopefully everything will be all right, though. God on our side. Just hope it don't come out ginger. You're all right. Trying to get a spicy curry for the missus. She's pregnant. It's no good looking at that. I can't even read. And there's not that many pictures.
Tony has 3 other children from a previous relationship with a traveller, but wasn't present at any of the births.
Danielle wants me with her. Oh. It's just not a Gypsy thing to do. It's like a woman's thing, pretty much. So she don't understand that, though, so I'm going to have to try and compromise with her on this one. So I've been roped into it. All ready? Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. When I go into labour, he's not going to cope with it because he saw my waters broke and nearly passed out, so I don't know how he's going to deal. He had to hang his head out the window, nearly passed out, and basically threw up out the window just over a little bit of water.
I thought you pissed yourself.
Babe,
you just stood there.
Babe, you know the difference between...
You stood there and you was all like... a little pile of it. So what would you do? I nearly jumped out the window 2 stories high, head first.
Sam and Pat have registered the birth of their new baby boy, Patrick Tom. Their son will begin his life in a caravan, but his identity is yet to be decided.
He's going to be classed as a gypsy, so he needs to be able to stick up for himself. Because, unfortunately, I think he might get bullied.
I wouldn't have anyone calling him or anything, just because his dad was a gyppo.
Could be bullying from both sides.
Yeah, there will.
There might be little gypsy kids that don't agree with him.
It does me in to think that, like, people will bully him because, like, he's a gypsy, or, like, people will bully him because he's not. You know what I mean? I don't think he'll be classed as a gypsy.
I think he will do.
I think he won't.
I think he will.
No, because he's not.
Well, he is. Gyppo like his daddy. And where's he living? Is he living in a house?
He's a bit of both.
But mostly a traveller.
He's going to be spoiled.
Romani Gypsy George already has 2 children from his marriage to a non-traveller.
Come here. Oi, come here.
Despite the fact that they live with their mother, George is determined they don't lose their gypsy identity.
How can we get them changed?
Look, they ain't never been like brought up with clothes like that. I'm not going to put my child like in a jogging suit or something. Look at that. Right, now he's that. Here. You're done. Go out and play. I've got to keep the clothes because I've done it before. I've gone and I've brought them loads of clothes before and I've never seen them on them again. And they've told me that Mummy chucked it away. Mummy chucked it away. Probably because they're too gypsy for her. Too travellified.
Today, George is taking his children to Dartford Fair, a traditional gypsy gathering.
Why do you like bringing the kids places like here, George?
Because I do, they like it. There's like other travelling children here. There's a few cousins here and bits and pieces like that. And find them some nice little outfits, some nice little clothes.
What are you looking for then?
Just some bits of clothes for them. See what I can see about. What I can keep in the trailer. Any little boys' overcoats in yet?
Yeah, in the corner there, look, they're beautiful. They're nice.
No.
The fair is another opportunity for George to instill his children with gypsy values.
It's very important for me children to come to a place like this. The thing is, they're stuck in the school with all the Gorgers, on an hour estate with the Gorgers, seeing all Gorger things. And Gorgers find things acceptable, what travelling and gypsy people don't find acceptable. You know, in the school, out the school, bedtime, sausage, beans, mash, all that routine thing, my children ain't used to that. Yeah, you know how it goes, don't you? Look, understand me, right? Gorgeous, that estate what I was on, right? You got people taking drugs, you got men living with men, you got women living with women, you've got them getting the gyro, going up the road, spending it on drink, the children are filthy and hardly fed, they're like that like a knacker. I got more fat on my toe. And with my children, it's in their brain to be outside and be playing with other travelling children. You like that white one? Try this one. Travellers want better things for their children. The love I got for my children, it'll never stop, no matter what happens.
In Berkshire, Danielle is going into hospital to have her labour induced. Breaking with gypsy convention, Tony intends to be present at the birth.
When the lady says push, just push. And you've had one of those little contraction things there?
Nothing's happened. I know something is going on, but it's not contractions.
You hungry?
No. Have you gone all quiet for me?
I feel like we're going to be here for days.
Tired of waiting, Tony leaves the moral support to Danielle's friend, Nina.
Tony wants to be here in the labour, but I know that he's not going to be able to stomach it. There's no way he's going to be able to stomach it. He heaves over like a bogey. How is he going to cope with childbirth?
As the labour begins, there is still no sign of Tony.
Something's going on.
Where is it actually hurting?
Round. Is that the womb? Oh, I'm getting little pains. Oh my god, and it's going to get a whole lot worse.
10:32, so is it gone now?
No, it's just achy. Where are you now? Yeah, you want to be? Because you're starting to piss me off now.
Roped myself into something here, gutted. And I'm stepping into uncharted waters now. I've had to psych myself up. I'm hoping not too much blood and guts. I'll faint. I swear to God I will. I will say one thing though, it's half emotional in there. Don't realise, not many travelling men would see this side of it, but it's intense. I can see why they stay away.
You're not coming?
Romani gypsy Tracy Heron is proof that marriage between gypsies and non-travellers can work.
Yeah, and then that'll be all opened. All balloons and cream all on the walls. All the pictures are coming down.
Tracy has been married to her Gorger husband Phil for nearly 10 years.
Didn't you have them on your last dress?
Lots of diamantes, lots of sparkles.
Glitter.
Glitter.
After a low-key marriage at a registry office, Phil has been saving ever since for the lavish wedding Tracy has longed for.
We didn't really have a lot of money at the time when we first got married. So we went to the registry office, had a quick wedding in there, and so I've always said whenever we do get enough money in that, then we'll do it again properly. So, hence the reason why she's doing it massive. 4 big stretch hammers we've got. I think you got 14 bridesmaids in it.
Yep.
They've got 4 white horses in a carriage, a big pink carriage.
I think every girl dreams of their little like fairy tale day. I hope everything goes like perfect and I get that day.
Despite their successful marriage, their relationship was met with opposition to begin with.
It was a little bit hard to start with your dad, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, like my dad.
Yeah, because I was in the army at the time and it wasn't a thing that a traveller would do.
Yeah, and I thought I was going to get hung, strung and quartered.
Yeah,
so I didn't know. I was working on the farms and my phone would ring, my brother would be like, who's that on the phone? I'd be like, just a friend.
I'm so pleased for you. I thought you were going to come in dresses.
Tracy isn't the only woman in her family to marry outside the gypsy community. Her cousin Maria also married a non-traveller, but the relationship soon turned sour.
To my ex and his family, you know, I was scum of the earth. and hadn't done anything wrong.
No. Yeah.
You know, the spitting at me, the pikey, you know, that hurt. Just because we were born and bred in a caravan, in a trailer, however we'd like to say it.
You should be proud of what you are.
I can't, you know, it just, it does. It brings tears to my eyes because, you know, we're normal.
Yeah. They're the ones missing out, not no one else. You're worth $1 million to them. Bless you, right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Ow!
Romani Gypsy George only has access to his children twice a week. And he never misses an opportunity to share his gypsy traditions. Today, he has set his sights on a special treat for lunch.
A hedgehog.
So where do you tend to find them?
You tend to find them up close, right near the trunks of the trees. And you've got to look. That's why you've got to poke to see.
How would you eat him?
Just sit and eat them round the fire while they're being cooked. It's like not like a meal thing sort of thing. I suppose like years ago, Trevor's like made them as a meal.
It's more like a starter.
An hors d'oeuvre.
Another cultural aspect George hopes to pass on is the gypsy language known as Romanus.
It's not used as much as what it should be used. I ain't got a lot of people to talk it to, really. The main words really is like kushti, chaw, gel, malt, kaka.
And what do all those words mean?
Malt means woman or young girl. What else did I say? Gel means go. Waffity bok means bad luck. Waffity means bad. Bok is luck. Well, to tell you the truth, old-fashioned travellers years ago thought it was like waffity bok. Unlucky to write it down. And that's the worstest word what you keep hearing. Gathers! Gathers! Gather! They think that it means the police, but it don't. Gather, the real meaning for gather means hide.
Back at his trailer, George is joined by some of his extended family for a traditional meal. Although hedgehogs have proved elusive, George's last rabbit hunt was more successful.
I caught it. Done it last night.
What was George like growing up?
Oh, he was a lovely boy.
Always was old-fashioned.
Always. Because I think it was because I was brought up with old people, tell you the truth. Old-fashioned ways of going on.
Yeah.
Who wants to be modern?
Just 4 weeks until Phil and Tracy's dream wedding, they have run into difficulties.
But for someone who's saved up for nearly 10 years, to do it properly, and then for someone just to rip you off and take it off you, I hope they choke on it. That's all I can say.
The wedding planner they've hired has gone bankrupt and made off with their savings.
Just keep trying to get hold of him, no contact back at all. Phone numbers have been cut off, cut off.
She's a rip-off merchant, that's all I can call her. I'd like to give her a piece of my mind, I would, literally. It's just not fair on them. It's not fair on the children either to see the mum like it.
Most costly of all, 14 bridesmaids' dresses ordered from China have gone missing.
Until I get them, it's just keep thinking with days and days to go. You just want everything here and to be perfect and it to be a special day in it. And the day I never had, and yeah, it's hard.
Don't cry.
Hmm?
Stop crying.
Jim? What's Mummy some tissue, please?
She's been like really tearful because she doesn't know what's going to be happening with our dresses and like if they're going to come or not.
You don't do that to gypsies. I know definitely I would smack her. I'd know I would.
George's day with his children is coming to an end.
I can't see why I can't have my children longer. I just said to the judge, I said, look, I said, I love my children, I think the world of my children. I said, and I'm a very, very good dad. He didn't understand me. There's gorgeous judges, there's gorgeous solicitors, I had a gorgeous wife, and I'm just the only traveller.
The access agreement is very strict, but George has lost track of time.
You're really late, get in.
If George is late returning his children, he could lose the right to see them.
How late are you?
15 minutes. I ate this. It's what I ate. You're like a criminal on the tag with your children. Come on, quick. Quick as you can. Run. I hate it, bloody hate it.
Oh, how do you feel after you've dropped your things off?
Terrible, I feel terrible. I feel like driving myself through that house there. Standing there waiting as well with the boyfriend. He's a gorgeous, yeah. Right up her street. What she wanted. She got what she wanted, but she lost what she had. Another lonely night now.
During a difficult birth, Tony returned to Danielle's side in the hospital. Their son Rudy is now 6 weeks old. Childcare is considered to be woman's work in the Gypsy community, but Tony has conceded to a more hands-on approach.
Listen, I'm not just a cage fighter. I'm not just a pretty face. Look, I'm a fully trained dad. 4 kids now. So, and this was the first kid that I was there through the birth with. And I wish I would have been there with the other ones, really, because it's how much emotion and everything he's put into it. Mwah. Look, he's going to be a little cage fighter. I can tell. Definitely going to be a little cage fighter.
Danielle is hoping the baby will heal wounds with Tony's family.
Tony's mum made us this because she makes all these blankets and stuff. So he's a very spoilt boy. It's important that he has a relationship with his other side of the family. Just as long as they treat my child how they treat the other children, then that's fine.
With just 11 days to go until Tracy's wedding, there is some good news at last. A delivery has arrived all the way from China.
Oh, wow. Mommy, that's so pretty.
Oh, it feels like Christmas.
Mommy, I found it. Okay, Rachel, she's 41 inches.
Oh! I'll snap the hanger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right up until 7 o'clock this morning, we were still phoning. I'm not really getting any answers, but I'm pleased now they're all here. It's a big weight off everyone's shoulders now.
Yeah.
Just when things are looking up, Tracy notices there's a problem with the bridesmaid dresses.
In the boxes, have any of their sashes in there, Mum?
What sashes?
The littler ones are supposed to have a big sash of ivory and in a massive bow that hits the floor.
No.
The bankrupt wedding planner has failed to pay for the complete order.
I'd like to get hold of her. Get hold of her, I'll pull her wig right off her head. Been paid for once, why should we have to keep paying twice on everything?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to order it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then get them over next week for you.
OK then.
All right.
All right then, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye. Well, no, I said we're not paying for them again.
She's sending them.
She's getting them made, and they'll be here next week. Why should we have to pay for them again? It's right though, isn't it? Don't, I'm losing my temper now.
"4 months since the birth of their son Rudy, The culture clash has taken its toll on Tony and Danielle.
Tony's used to girls that stay at home and cook and clean for him, which I do, but then I think, why should you go out and I stay at home? I'm not having that. Tony sometimes thinks that he's still Peter Pan and he needs to grow up a bit, because I'm not going to sit at home looking after the baby while he goes out.
The couple have decided on a trial separation.
It's just two different people, two different upbringings. People look at us, they think we're all the same, it's not. We get taught different things. At the beginning of the year, it was all going good, new relationship, new babies on the way, and everything arranged for the christening, and just got a block on it. But I love Danielle, you know, so hopefully things can work out, can't they?
That's nice. Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
10 years after a low-key wedding, Romani Gypsy Tracy is renewing her vows and having the lavish celebration she always dreamed of.
Nothing ever goes planned, does it? As long as we're all on church on time, we're getting there.
There are 14 bridesmaids needing a full makeover.
Have fun, love you all!
I've still got quite a few left, but I'm trying to go as quick as I can to get it done. Just keep calm.
Not everyone is aware of the tight schedule.
Bend it, Megan, because I don't like that at the minute. It's looking too outwards, yeah, bend it right in, that's it. And Megan, you know those bits here, can you poke them up a bit as well? Megan, you know that bit there that curls and goes there, can you bring that, like, out a bit? Yeah.
Yeah, but just tell them at the end of the day, yeah? Just tell them just to get their hair done and be back here for 11 o'clock. Yeah, tell them don't start messing around.
Don't panic, OK? All right, love you, bye-bye.
Fuck's sake, fucking bridesmaids.
Put it up. No, put it back.
It's the day of baby Rudy's christening, and his gorgeous mother Danielle has reunited with his gypsy father Tony in time for the special occasion.
Hopefully everything will go all right. I hope.
The celebration is also a test of whether their families will get on together.
My family haven't met Tony's family. This is like the first day. It's a massive moment. The worst that could happen is if like the pie got turned upside down or something. Just hope that people can hold their tempers till another day, just not on my boy's christening.
Tony's children from his previous relationship are joining in the celebration.
What are you going to do, Tony, if any little boy tried kissing her? Are you? Are they getting knuckle sandwiches? Yeah. Mwah. We're supposed to leave in 10 minutes, I think. I ain't even got change yet. Just grab my suit, please.
I've got wet nails. Oh. Can someone grab Tony's suit?
I've got one shoe at the moment. One shoe.
How are you feeling about the two families meeting together?
I feel a little bit of nerves. I don't never get nerves, but I've got a bit of butterflies. So I just hope it all goes all right.
Oh, yeah.
No! So,
yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
No? What are you going to do with her?
What am I going to do? I need to go for a poo.
Oh. It's 8 minutes to.
Oh, we're late. Where's the baby? Oh! Oh my God, I just shut my train in the door.
With both gypsy and non-traveller parents, Rudy's christening is an opportunity for him to be welcomed into both communities.
So is baby Rudy a traveller or a gorger then?
Well, Shed would say he's half and half, isn't he? You know that anyway, but does it matter? We are what we are, you are what you are. Everyone's down from up there. Or we all go to, I won't, but anyway, you know, all one. That's what I look at. Well, hopefully all goes nice at the church, then I'm ready to rock and roll in the club. Do a few dances, show me Michael Jackson walk, and bang, that's it. I'm ready to rock.
No, it's fine. I'm just going.
Rudy's christening has finally united both Gorger and Gypsy families.
tit keeps falling out. My tit keeps falling out.
Pull it up.
Rudy, I baptize you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Get a bit wet. May the peace of the Lord be always with you.
How did you enjoy that ceremony?
Yeah, it was good ceremony. All went well. Everyone's getting on with each other. So happy days.
Well, I didn't even hear it, to be honest with you. I had five bottles of holy water. No, I do that because I'm on nerves, you know. So I had a nervous break 10 years ago. Not really, you know, I'm joking. Now I'm on that. Now I want to rock and roll.
Back in Canterbury, there's half an hour to go before Tracy's wedding ceremony begins.
Just trying to breathe and just trying to enjoy every bit now. Come on, darling.
As the 15 bridesmaids make their way to Tracy's house, news of the wedding has quickly spread through the neighbourhood.
Right, in you go.
Hurry up, where are you going to?
Go up there. It's 1:45, yeah? It's going to take half an hour. We're going to be late for the wedding here if we're not careful.
Over at the in-laws, Phil's plans for a perfect white and pink themed wedding are in jeopardy.
It's a fucking black one. I ordered a white one. Two was supposed to be white, one was supposed to be like a creamy goldy colour, and the other one was a pink one.
Don't tell me that's black.
It's a black one.
Oh, shit.
Not unless I'm fucking colourblind.
Oh, dear.
Taking the fucking piss or what? Prick.
Oh, I've always succumbed.
Mum?
Yeah?
Dad's hummer's at the house, yeah, but it's a black one, not a white one.
What do you mean it's a black one?
She said, what do you mean it's a black one? Exactly what he says, it's a black one.
Well, they know it should be white.
Well, they know it should be white, she said. That's naughty.
Is he all right?
He's swearing.
So we've got a black Hummer. Great.
Doesn't it look like the 18?
Fucking 18? Fucking joke. What happened to the white one?
Well, they didn't phone you at all?
No.
Despite her wedding planner going bankrupt, lost dresses, and a wrong-coloured limo, Tracy is finally getting the extravagant wedding she has always craved.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Philip and Tracy, you have committed yourselves to each other in marriage, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till parted by death. Is this your understanding of the covenant and promise that you have made? A bit louder? Yes. It is, thank you.
You're beautiful. Get her drunk later on, now, can't we?
Someone's on the train! Quick, I think we're too close! Yeah! Right, have you had good fun? Have you loved it? We check you out. Yeah!
It's a rare occasion when gypsies and gorgers celebrate side by side, but today they've come together for Tracy and Phil.
Oh, it's amazing. It's like my fairy tale dream that was come true.
Although this union has proved that a mixed marriage can work, there is still some division among Tracy's family about the two cultures coming together.
I think they should keep to their own kind to make obviously the family tradition going. Because obviously how I think and feel of it all is that the tradition ain't going to carry on going. It's going to fade away. My personal thing is that you should keep your family to your family and that you shouldn't mix with anyone.
I married a Gorger, but I wouldn't marry a traveller. And I wouldn't, because I want my marriage to work and not be a few years of either beating or a divorce down the line. What woman wants to put herself through having slaps? Because I wouldn't. I mean, my husband even dreamt to beat me. I said, I'll kill him. I'll beat him while he's sleeping. I'll execute him in the bath if I have to.
Baby Rudy's christening ceremony is over, and the after party has begun with both families celebrating together.
Listen, we've got Gorgers, Gypsies and gays all communicating, and they're all enjoying themselves.
Did you ever think that would happen?
No, I was expecting a little bit of tear up, wasn't I? A few black eyes.
For the first time, Danielle is being truly accepted by Tony's family.
And Danielle looked beautiful as always.
Yes.
So
does Yvonne in her hot pants.
Oh.
Yay! I see you, baby.
Shake that ass. Shake that ass.
No, all in all, it has been a lovely day. No trouble, no nothing. See, all us gypsies, we ain't all rough and ready, are we?
No,
we're all right.
only her at the end. That's about me.
I'm waiting about another hour. Yeah, but for now, we're fine.
I'll clear my family out then.
Just over an hour later, there's been an incident in the car park.
Are you fucking joking? At my fucking baby's fucking christening? I'm so fucking angry.
A man has been beaten up, and the police have been called.
I honestly don't know what's going on outside. I really don't. It's just I don't even know the two people. Like, two people are arguing, but I don't even know. I don't know them. I don't know who they are.
Gorger, traveller, whoever it is, all right? As long as everyone's nice to me, I'm nice to them. Anyone upset my family and there's one place they're going. Stand by as well. In there.
While the joining of gypsies and non-travellers is still considered unthinkable by many, a happy marriage like Tracy and Phil's is achievable.
How does this compare to your first time?
Cause 100 times better, isn't it?
Yeah.
100 times better.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I was 2. I had a date with my girl at 8. Come on, ding dong.
Wouldn't change one single little bit.
I would.
What?
The black Hummer that I got.
Oh.
I've been pissed off about that all day.
Brought shame on your family, he says. He said, you dirty whore.
Next time, the crucial importance of reputation in traveller life.
I don't recommend for any girl to do what I done.
The men who fight for their family names.
Fight for my father today, eh? Proudest man in the world do fight for my father.
And how scandal can tear families apart.
Heard my daddy in the background saying, if he's a fucking faggot, tell him don't come near this house.
For gypsies and travellers, a clean family name is crucial, and the consequences of losing it can be devastating.
A man could give you a dirty name just like that. A boy can just physically turn around and say, I had her, she's dirty. That stops you from having a clean name. And when you get older and want to get married, no one would have you, no one would want you.
The rules of courtship in the traveller community are exceptionally strict, and breaking them can destroy a girl's reputation. But they are something 17-year-old Irish traveller Roseanne has used to her advantage.
These are all presents, like,
There's nothing in it, they're just all wrapped up. They put in the hotel, just like another table just to make it look like more.
Because her parents didn't want her to marry so young, Roseanne and her boyfriend deliberately caused a scandal. They ran away and spent a night together, something that caused outrage in the traveller community.
Why you ended up getting engaged?
Why I got engaged so quickly? Because I ran off, didn't I? Yeah. Because if we went in and asked properly, the wedding probably wouldn't be like till next year. I wanted to get married quicker than him, quicker than that, and him he did. So we ran away, and we were only gone like a few hours. The very next day we came back, I got afraid.
Oh, there's the bridesmaid's hat.
They had the spray in pink.
To save her reputation, Roseanne will be getting married in a week's time. But her ploy to persuade her parents to rush the wedding forward wasn't without its dangers.
I took like a big, huge, massive risk doing it. Because a lot of girls runs away and they get dropped back home. And then that said no young fella, no boy or anyone would go near him again.
Why is that?
Because things something wrong with the girl, like that. Even to be innocent and everything, they'll think there's something going on with them. And then that's the girl's life ruined then.
What's your mum forgiving you now?
Yeah, but I don't think I'll ever leave it down. Even though I'm an old woman and everything, I don't think, do you remember what you done to me and the stress and the worry and the panic and this and that and the other thing that you put me through?
Do you want to get a hairbrush and I fix your hair? Did you ring the boys to ask them about the suits and that?
26-year-old Irish traveller Priscilla was also brought up to follow strict rules. But since then, she's run away to get married, had a divorce, is unmarried with 4 children, and is now planning her second marriage to boyfriend Clive.
We make a nice for all the girls. Is Mummy and Daddy getting married?
Yeah.
Are we?
Yeah.
She's got ambitious plans for her second wedding.
I know the colour team there wears purple. She's putting like a hot pink all over the roof, all over the ground, and she said that she might be able to come across like a glass flooring. Like as if it's on ice, as if you're walking on ice, like a frost flooring. And I'm trying to get like an owl to come from a distance, and I want like the two of us there looking out onto the ocean, like before it comes night time. And I asked her to get the owl to come between the two of us with the wedding bands.
So are you looking forward?
Yeah.
Priscilla was just 16 when she ran away to be married for the first time, but it was her subsequent divorce that brought a bigger scandal.
My family was like, shame on you, Priscilla. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're making a disgrace to your family. Look what you've done to us. My father came over to me and cornered me in the kitchen and looked at me and stuck his finger in my face and said, you should be ashamed of yourself. And he said, you dirty whore. The man and wife is meant to stay with each other for eternity because there's not many travelling women that gets married and gets divorced. And even though all I wanted was to get rid of my ex-husband, my whole family went too. 3 solid years, they stopped speaking to me over it.
Despite her ruined reputation in the eyes of the community, Priscilla is once again going against convention by marrying Clive, a non-traveller.
Get a tattoo done as a wedding present.
No, I'm gonna hurt you.
I know you're gonna hurt me. Like, I didn't think that me and Priscilla would end up together, like, over our family and that. But she picked me over our family. That was, no one ever done that like that for me before. She gave up everything for me. Everything. So I knew then she was the one for me and she knew I was the one for her.
Red coat and a feather and red black skirt.
Most shocking of all to the traveller community is that Priscilla's 2 children with Clive were born out of wedlock. But there are some traditions Priscilla does abide by, and today she's christening their latest edition.
This is just literally a party for me to have never be pregnant again and to have a free womb.
And it's a big day for baby boy Rico.
I didn't want any more bitches. No, because I end up calling them bitches.
So that all who are baptized in it may be washed clean of sin and be born again to live as your children. I baptize you in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
After Priscilla's day in church, it's time for the christening party.
I wanted kind of something different from what I wore today, because I was letting on to be little Virgin Mary today in front of the priest. So this is something that I wear after 12 o'clock.
What do your kids think when they see you all dressed up?
I let them on and going to work.
What do you think they think you do for a job?
I don't know, I don't think I should ask him that. I'm not looking at me like this anyways.
Despite Priscilla's unconventional approach to traveller life, her decision to remarry has brought her back into the community and healed old wounds with her dad.
This is the only daddy that put up with me all my life.
My daughter Priscilla, mighty proud of her for the decisions that she finally made. And this is very proud of him as well.
How lucky are you, Clive?
Very, very lucky.
And she knows that.
I'm praying for a woman like that all my life.
No, he knows that. That's the most important. He knows that. It's amazing what Sambuca does to you, isn't
A traveller family's reputation can be ruined if their daughter's behaviour is considered unclean.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But after Irish traveller Roseanne ran away and spent a night with her fiancé, the suspicion of intimacy hangs over them, and it's vital they get married as soon as possible.
What did you bring me for?
The wedding is in 4 days' time, but with the strict rule of no sex before marriage, Roseanne and her fiancé are being chaperoned by 5 of her brothers and sisters.
What happened when she ran away?
She ran, I don't know, she just got up in the middle of the night and she ran away. I don't know nothing about it. I just heard she just ran away and that's it. Because she loves us so much, she wanted to be with him straight away. And Molly wanted to wait in the summertime. But it's all right though, they're in love. It's making me sick now talking about it.
Roseanne's fiancé has asked not to be identified.
Are you looking forward to getting married?
He tells me every night on the phone how much he can't wait to get married.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Just give it to me. Look what he's doing to me. He's torturing me. Look. See what I
With the wedding rushed forward to avoid a scandal, there has been precious little time for Roseanne's mum, Bridget, to plan the big day.
Goes out front now, so hopefully that should be enough. Not had time to do the back,
Oh, hey.
but we'll get that done. If you want any more diamantes on, you'll have
No
to
way,
let me
that's
know.
plenty, that is.
Yeah, I thought that, because you've got them there, haven't you?
Yeah, should I try it on it?
Yeah, we'll get you on. Okay.
There we go. Ta-da!
Yeah. Absolutely wonderful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
A daughter's wedding is one of the proudest days in any traveller's life.
See, look, I can walk, I can do this.
You can dance.
I can.
But for Bridget, it's come earlier than she would have wanted.
Okay. That's lovely.
What do you think, Bridget?
I think it's lovely. It's what she wanted. Very sad.
Are you going to be very happy to see your daughter walk down the aisle?
She's just always been treated like a baby.
Make a baby girl. Were you helping with my dress?
Bye-bye, God bless.
Bye, we love you.
You looking forward to the wedding, lads?
I don't know if I should marry him or not now.
I don't know either.
The wedding of divorced Irish traveller Priscilla and her second husband Clive is planned for 6 weeks' time.
It's a wide one with a big corset all filled with diamonds. You literally stand it on top of the table. It's that nice.
It stands out.
Yeah.
But before she does, she's got one more scandal up her sleeve.
My plan is to go over to Poland, get breast enlargements and get a tummy tuck done that I waited my whole life for. Because I'm actually able to do it, and Clive, he's allowing me to do it, it's more of a privilege. But if he didn't allow me, I'd go anyways, without a doubt. I'd like to say to other travelling girls, look what I can do, you can do the same. And they'll be saying, how can you travel so far on your own? And I'm saying, you can do it.
It may not be the done thing for traveller women to have breast enlargements, but this will be the second time Priscilla has had the procedure in Poland.
Priscilla, this is the doctor, Dr. Tribble.
Nice to meet you.
Your breast before was maybe in this position, yeah? And then went down to this position. And you have this Snoopy, I'll say, yes, Snoopy. The breast is hanging. Now, let's say this hanging position, as is hanging. Now it's big breast and hanging.
Would your parents' generation ever think of having plastic surgery?
Oh, never. Never. I think if they grew two heads and a tail, a palm and a tail and hoofs, they still wouldn't.
Having travelled over 1,000 miles on her own, it's been 24 hours since Priscilla last saw Clive.
He sent me a text yesterday saying, you are the woman that I was dreaming about all my life. When God made you, he was thinking about me. I miss you so much. It's killing me being away from my Scylla. And I literally pour out in tears. Yeah, God, I didn't think he could actually read or even spell.
While some travellers are happy to move away from the traditional values of their culture, many still believe in fighting for their reputation. 52-year-old Irish traveller Paddy Doherty has spent a lifetime defending the honour of his family name.
Spreading your name, it's a heavy weight on your shoulders because you're Doherty, it's not Paddy Doherty, I'm going to have one crack at him. And then before you know it, you're fighting. And you don't want to fight, but you have to fight over your name.
Having survived a number of attempts on his life, including a gunshot wound to the head, Paddy has invested in security cameras, which recently captured another attack on him, witnessed by his wife Roseanne.
I looked in the camera and I could see Paddy coming back. So what I did was, it was more over here. That trail was a long ways, so I zoomed sort of into here.
Although no one was ever found guilty, what Roseanne saw was Paddy and another man returning from a night in the pub. Without warning, Paddy is attacked from behind.
And I watched exactly what he did. And in all my life, I could never, ever believe that anyone could do what I think, do you know what I mean? He could have killed Paddy, he could have. Well, he left him for dead.
After 2 days in hospital with serious facial injuries, Paddy's wounds healed, but the traveller code of fair fighting had been broken.
Nothing was like face to face. Let's rock and roll, let's get it on, let's rock. Nothing was like that. Now, you wouldn't have to sneak up for me at 4:30 in the morning, drunk as a drunk as a lord, as one would say, you know what I mean? All you have to do is push me, not fall. So, you know, to get a medal, to say I done Paddy Doherty, he never done me.
It's not only that, it shows them for the coward that they are, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to be cowardly to do a thing like that. You have to be petrified of fear of me to do a thing like that. It shows that I am your governor. I am your governor. End of story.
Following the attack on Paddy, the Doherty family aim to restore their honour, and a bare-knuckle fight has been arranged with a member of the rival family.
What have you got no vest in there, no? What?
For generations, the Dohertys have used this boxing gym in Salford.
Yeah, that's my old man. My brother's there. That's my son, Simon.
It's Paddy's son, Simey, now 31, who's taken up the gauntlet of defending the family name.
We're fighting for our father's honour, for letting people know you can't hit our father and get away with it. It's as simple as that. If you do, you've got to suffer the consequences, which is fight. We don't like weapons or anything like that. We've been reared up to use these, and that's the best way to do it. And when it's over, and that's it, get the problem dealt with.
The fight is scheduled for 2 days' time.
Have you always been a fighting person?
No, never was, no. I'm just a quiet person. I get on with my life. I'm a churchgoer, I believe in God, born-again Christian. I try to do what I can the best way I can. But obviously some things have got to be dealt with, and I'm here to deal with the problem. The problem we dealt with on Wednesday. Like I said, there's no ifs and no buts. I'm going to put him to sleep in 10 minutes. You should say, there's an old saying, you should let sleeping dogs sleep. I'm awake now and I'm wild.
For bride-to-be Roseanne, looking after the family honour means getting married. And in just 2 hours' time, she'll be heading down the aisle.
So are you looking forward to it then? Yeah. You're excited? Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Roseanne wanted to get married as soon as possible, but it's not a desire shared by her 12-year-old sister, Elizabeth.
Don't want to get married. You have to look after a man. You have to cook, clean, and pet him to death. Yeah. It's not working for me. I have to get people to do that to me. I'm rushing there.
What time are you going to be at the church?
1 o'clock. What time is it now? It's about 12, nearly 12 o'clock. Oh, it really is nearly 12 o'clock. All right, give me Coke, where's my Coke? Give me Coke. Where's the van?
It's in the bag. In the box.
Which bag?
In the back of the box.
In which box?
Despite very little time to plan her big day, Roseanne's family have made sure the wedding will go ahead in true traveller style.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
All Roseanne needs to do is get to the church on time.
Oh, Bridgie, it's not coming in.
A loose step back, turn around.
What do you think of the girls' dresses?
Girls' dresses? They're good enough, you know what I mean? They'll do for the crowd. Push yourself up. Oh, me crown.
Don't just run under here.
There, may I undo it?
No, don't undo it all. Ready? Have we done it?
Yeah.
We've done it. Come on.
Thank you. Imagine trying to dance with these, like shifting a wardrobe.
Mummy, Daddy, hold the heads! Get out! Get out!
The wedding may be a way to restore Roseanne's reputation, but for Mum, giving away her 17-year-old daughter has brought mixed feelings.
What do you think she looks like?
She looks lovely.
Are you proud of her?
I am very proud of the child.
Are you happy?
No. I want to keep it for myself.
Elizabeth, how are you feeling?
Happy, excited, and happy. And a bit nervous too, don't forget that.
With the exchanging of vows, Roseanne is transformed into a respectable traveller's wife.
We're going to the zoo now. I'm just going to have a few yours. Hey, somebody sing them on. Oh, very good. I've got champagne.
her reputation intact, Roseanne can enjoy the traditional wedding she wanted. But her journey down the aisle hasn't been without its sacrifices.
I love you, my baby. I'll always be there for you.
Do you regret running away?
I wouldn't recommend it to any girl. It's putting your family down. I don't recommend it to no girl. It's a shame that I went through and the hassle that put my family through. It's very bad. I wouldn't do it again.
Has it been emotional?
I think I've cried out all my tears. I just hope the two can be very happy. I love them both very much. He kind of grew on me.
It's strictly them there against these two hands, and that's that, do you know what I mean?
Irish traveller Simey Doherty is on his way to an arranged bare-knuckle fight to protect the honour of his family name.
This is our way now. This is the travellers' way. This is back to the old school, as they say. This is the way it's happening. This is going to happen as old as it can be. That's it. Two men bump toe to toe and get the job on. You ain't stripped to the waist. Let the best man win.
The fight is to make amends for what his family believe was an unfair attack on his father, Paddy.
Johnny is dead as my brother Charlie, as true as my dead granddaddy.
So obviously he's very confident.
It's a waste of time fighting anyone if you think you're going to lose. Don't even have that in your head. He's going to beat your man. But so is the other fella think he's going to beat my son. You know what I mean?
We're there to fight, you know, and that's it. Let's get the fight on. I'm built up, I'm ready, and I'm strong. I'm going to snap him in two, that's what I'm going to do. So, big man, I'll speak to you after, yeah?
Simey has reached the rendezvous for the fight.
Fucking hell, man. Huh?
Waste of time, wasn't it? Terrible waste. Everybody's standing around all morning and nothing come of it.
But Simey will have to wait to defend the family honour, as his opponent has failed to turn up.
3 months training, boys, for fuck off.
Still?
The day will come. We're not making out to be Mr. Macho or anything like that, but I think me and him, this man here, I think we would have done. We would have snapped on any one of them today.
Oh, we would have got smashed, 1,000,000%.
Listen, you can talk the talk, but you can't do the walk. I said this a couple of days ago, gobshites.
Look, game's over. Yeah, if they want to do anything, let them get the apple by the next few days. Let them sort it out now.
In traveller culture, blood and honour often go hand in hand. But there is one Irish traveller who struggles to fit in with the macho ideal.
I can't give him a blowjob in the toilet, then I have to bounce off. I can't stand it.
Gay traveller Mikey is from one of the largest traveller families in Britain.
So before you came out, what was your life like?
See, double life. You had to be dead macho. Bare knuckle fighting and stuff like that. It's just what they've been brought up in, how they've been brought up to be like men, isn't it? So I would like try and be like one of the lads, but then obviously it didn't work. I come out and quit. I told my mummy but she said make sure that it's not a phase that you're going from. And then heard my daddy in the background saying, if he's a fucking faggot, tell him don't come near this house and blah blah. And that hurt because I actually cried then.
Although living not far from the site he grew up on, going public with his sexuality has forced Mikey to become an outsider.
Do you like traditional traveller food?
Yeah, I love spuds and cabbage and bacon. That's my favourite. Oh, my granddaddy's coddle. That's really nice. Which one of yous are washing up?
Why was it such a shock then when you came out?
Because I'm the first one out in the community, so that's why it was a shock, because I was brave enough to come out.
But why do you think that more gay travellers don't come out?
I fear that they'll lose their family, they'll lose everything, or they'll just get basically battered, and probably end up in hospital. That's what it is. Just it's scared, more scared of losing everyone.
Over in Ireland, bride-to-be Priscilla has returned from Poland after her second breast enlargement.
What cut side have you gone up to now?
I don't even actually know. I didn't even get the chance to even go into a proper place to get measured. I just literally go in and look for the biggest bra in the shop. So that is probably telling me I'm just bigger than everyone else. Because when they see the bras, they'd be like, that's like 2 top of the headlights of a car. So I can't fit into my other one, put it that way.
Tonight, with 3 weeks to go before her wedding date, Priscilla is having her hen party. And unlike many traveller men, non-traveller Clive is happy to stay in and babysit.
When women goes out, the men to be always with them. But the men will be literally either drooling at the women going out the door or literally ringing their phone off the hook. You probably see this all night. Phone, phone, phone. Where are you? Who are you talking to? What are you doing all night?
The girls have arrived ready to party, and there's one person they can't wait to see.
This is the first time they're after seeing me standing here with the surgery done.
Turn around, Biddy. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Show me your shoes. You got your shoes. Do you want to see like this?
Yeah.
No, you look beautiful. You know you do. Look absolutely gorgeous. I'm moving out. Just try it.
When I look in the mirror, I know my stomach is not the same it was, but I just feel like it was. And do you know what I mean? So I still feel like I look the way I did before I had it done.
No, it's absolutely all your stretch marks. Everything
looks
looks
weird.
really smooth. It's toned, like it's not just flat. It's toned.
It's hungry as well.
Yeah.
Haven't ate.
I want to get sick now.
I haven't.
Cover it up, could you?
Haven't eaten for a week. See you little Lord.
Bon voyage, Clive. See you, bro.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Don't come back.
Man's getting excited. He can't even talk properly. You poor man.
While Priscilla and the girls dance into the early hours, husband-to-be Clive is in for a quieter night.
How do you think Priscilla looks?
Oh, she looks beautiful. The nicest I've ever seen her in a long time. So I can only imagine what she's going to look like in a wedding dress. Well, easy sleep.
Two days after the aborted fight between his son Simey and a rival family, Paddy Doherty has arrived at Appleby Horse Fair. It's one of the biggest events in the Gypsy and Traveller calendar and notorious as a place where scores can be settled.
Will not allow a fight to occur here. May as well disperse because nothing will happen. Keep moving.
There's a dispute between two families, and unfortunately, involved one of them getting arrested.
What were they doing?
They were fighting.
Paddy has been coming here since he was a boy. But with rumours of his feud with a rival family circulating, the police are worried his presence could ignite trouble.
They're saying immediately to fight me, this, that, the other. What you fucking fight? What are they pulling guns out for me for? They don't need guns for me. I'm only a normal man, aren't I? Absolutely. Yeah, you don't need guns.
You have to leave in the interest of public safety, like I said before. All right, and there's a number of things listed here, or any fighting, anything like that, or any believe that's a public safety issue. You don't comply with it, all right?
Lifted.
You get yourself lifted, mate. All right? We don't want to do that.
10 minutes.
We'll give you more than 10 minutes, buddy.
What's the deal, Paddy?
You can give me fucking 10 minutes to fucking get the fuck out of this fucking place. Listen, I'm old school. I believe in one-to-one fight. I didn't come here for trouble. Listen, I'm 52 years of age. What the fuck do I want trouble for? I've been there, I've done that, I've seen that. Don't want it no more.
Later at Appleby, with Paddy no longer there, another of his sons was repeatedly slashed across the back and legs in an unrelated knife attack. The reality of violence has been something Paddy's wife Roseanne has had to learn to live with.
There's moments of worry, there is, but still, I'm always reassured, like, I know it'll probably be all right, and the boys. But devastating things that you never can prepare yourself for. When Pa died, and Paddy got shot that time, and then the other night, what happened to him. There are 3 things you can never, no matter how hard, what goes on in your life, and you see a lot of things, nothing can prepare you for them sort of things.
A week after being ejected from Appleby, Paddy came face to face with members of the rival family while out jogging, and a brawl broke out. With no love lost between the families, it was a fight that deeply affected Paddy's son, Simey.
My father's a grandfather. Do you understand me? So he's a grandfather. There's his grandson there, he's 13-year-old. These are young men. There's only 10-year older than my father attacking him. So why couldn't he come and attack me? There's not a good word, there's no word for them, you know. I could say they're scrum and I could say they're this and that, but they're worse. They're just what I call the lowest of the lowest, and they'll never ever be any better.
Seen by the Dohertys as an opportunity for their rivals to enhance their reputation, the fight was filmed by Paddy's opponents and posted on YouTube.
Bastard, yeah. Go on, you soft bastard, come, give it to him, give it to him, you're on camera, give it to him, go on, give it to him, give it to him, give it to him.
This is my father, 23-year-old man now, is fighting a 52-year-old man, all right?
Give it to him.
And he fought him, and he goes down, and he bit my father's ear off.
Yeah, fair fight, look at that. See, look at this now. Something you don't know. Look at this. Go on, hey, run on now, Paddy. Go on. Look, hey, let's have a look here. Look at that, look at that. Go look at you. Go on.
He broke the code of all codes, tackling an old man. He got no morals, he got no respect, he got none. They're just the lowest of the lowest, and that's all they will ever be.
Since coming out as gay 3 years ago, Irish traveller Mikey has managed to rebuild relations with his dad and now sees his family regularly, especially his 2 sisters, Lizzie and Anne-Marie.
That is absolutely lovely. I like that.
Look like a lampshade. No, I don't like it.
Mummy, mummy, mummy.
That's the best part of having a gay brother. I know what looks nice and what doesn't.
Mikey's sisters fully respect his decision to come out.
Obviously it's hard, especially with our background. It's very hard to come out. Yeah, you've got to have some guts to come out. We're being a traveller, but fair play to you if you're doing. I don't see why. What's the problem in it? No, and there's more than one person who's gay in the world. Do you know what I mean? They've got to accept that.
Do you think it would be different for one of you two to come out if you were gay?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Be a completely different story.
Why?
Why?
I don't know, it's just different because obviously he's a boy and we're girls. Like, everything's different in the way boys and girls, you know what I mean? Boys get away with murder.
You're gay. Doesn't matter.
But no.
In that way, doesn't it really?
No ways. I wouldn't come at me. I probably would live a lie. I'm not being a hypocrite there, but I probably would. Not that I am, I don't think I could ever be a lesbian in my life. No, I couldn't either.
Today, Mikey and his sisters will be attending a festival not usually on the traveller's social calendar, Manchester's Gay Pride.
Do you still feel part of the travelling community though?
I'll always be. It's in my blood, isn't it? Basically, it's in my blood. All because I'm gay doesn't mean that I'm not any different. So it's been in my blood, born in a trailer, lived in a trailer for quite many years. Doesn't matter. Been called faggot, puff, or he likes big dicky, anything. They can call me what they want. What else can they call me? I'm gay, it's not like I'm a paedophile or something. It's just that I like lads, not girls. I'm happy that I can be who I am instead of living a lie. I come out because I didn't want to make myself miserable marrying a girl. I didn't want to make a girl miserable knowing that I'd be going out cheating on her with lads. And I was willing to give up my family to be happy, but luckily that I didn't have to. My father accepted me. But fuck what anybody thinks, really, to be honest with you.
A lot of bad and a lot of bad luck, you know what I mean, now. And I just, honest to God, I'm not just saying it. I'm glad to see the share over and over.
It's been 6 months since Paddy was involved in a street fight with a rival family, in which both he and his opponent were eventually found guilty of a fray.
Honest to God, half the travellers are not travellers now, you know. They don't know what they are. Anyone wants to fight a man 30-odd years older than himself. 30-odd years. He's not a man, he's an arsehole.
Hoping to put the past year of violence behind him, Paddy and his wife Roseanne are throwing a big New Year's Eve party.
There's an old saying, what Traveller says, let all the bad luck go with it. And start the first of a new year. New year, new life. Isn't it, my darling? You know what I mean now? Hi, Thomas, things all right?
Hi, Paddy.
Hey, not too bad, my man. Lovely to see you.
And you, mate, and you.
Not too bad. I came for a suit for the new year.
So I'll give you that one, or that one. There's all the new ones.
Oh, that's better now, isn't it? And let the new year come in with warmth, with your heart. You know what I mean now? To have it with your woman is a gift. You know, to have it with your wife is everything. And please God, with no violence, it's better again. Good suit's like a good woman, isn't it? It's got to fit you lovely, you feel comfortable, you feel good. You're like 007. It's right, isn't it? Thanks very much, yeah? Right, be lucky, yeah?
After 13 years as the high-profile boss of a tough site in Salford, Paddy wants to leave the violence behind him and has recently moved to Queensferry, North Wales.
I'm moving on there, just have peace now. No trouble, no nothing. You get young boys, 20 years of age, 24, 23s, 25s, mad to fight you. I'm too old for it now, I don't want it no more now, you know what I mean? My wife wanted to come out here 2 years ago. Because my woman loves somewhere quiet. She loves that. She's a quiet woman, see, you know what I mean? She wouldn't have married her. Huh?
Passing on the mantle of protecting the family name, Paddy has moved his entire chalet to a site where his son Simey Doherty is in charge.
What happens from basically SD forward is my business. My father, he's an old man now, isn't he? So if there's any problems got to come through, let them come to me first. We don't let no one come in and basically think they can act a excuse the language like, but it don't work like that. You got to pass by my door first before they start doing anything like that, and it is my place, you understand? And there's no man going to come in and think that he can just get away with this and get away with that, because it's not going to happen.
What you wearing?
I bought 2 suits and I'm showing you. From a pure sauce. What do you reckon, mate?
It's nice.
My dog shirt was on.
It's nice. Yeah.
That's Robert designer shirt.
It's lovely.
Yeah, that'll do.
He's all shammied up like he says.
And then I just say, woman, come to daddy. Come to daddy, come to daddy. Show him what you love me. Give me a hug, give me a hug, give me a hug. Give me a hug, woman.
Can't do any more than leave the place where the trouble was. Do you know what I mean? Can't do any more than that, can you? Things can escalate and get out of control, where at one time it would never have got that way, because people was constantly in touch all the time. People who move away from the travellers' traditions, that's when things start to go wrong in the travellers' people's lives.
Please, my God.
But sometimes traveller traditions can be stretched to breaking point. 3 months after her hen party, Priscilla has called off her wedding. After a series of rows, she's left Clive and moved into a hotel.
Me and him has finished our relationship. It was always arguing and fighting and disputing and constantly him temporising around the house, and it's a tragedy how everything can just start from the happiest days of my life, and being with him and having a family. Kieran, no, leave it down. I always thought that I would grow old with Clive and the two of us would carry each other's walking sticks and put each other's hands around our arms, but sometimes I'd rather be in a cargo box being happy instead of me being in a relationship that I'm not happy in. Mommy hopes you wake up and have loads of hair so you won't look like your daddy anymore. Eh? So I won't have to look at him. No, good girl.
Despite her wedding plans falling apart, divorcee and mother of 4 Priscilla remains defiant when it comes to going against convention.
I don't have to marry him because of shame of having kids or a shame of just being a traveller. I don't want to say I'm married now, just declare a name or to say that I'm his woman or anything. The only thing that going to make me happy is my kids, because I don't want to be with someone just for the sake of shame.
Over in Queensferry, Paddy and Roseanne are celebrating a new year and a new life.
I realize the way your eyes
Since we moved to Queensferry, it's like a big weight has been lifted off me. I now don't see everyone as my enemy. I see people for what they are now. Before I used to see everyone as an enemy, reserved, frightened. I'm not anymore. I feel so liberated. A new me. I thank God for that.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to 2012.
And we live for another 50 years together or something. I want too much in life, but I do want that. I want 50 years, so by that time we'll be 102.
Happy New Year to everybody. And it may be the best one you ever had. And I hope for me as well.
Gypsy and traveller girls traditionally get married soon after they reach 16. But life before their wedding day is very different to that of most British children.
What you usually find with travellers is that they don't go to school past usually 11, 12. And if you talk to them, they say it's shameful to go to school. Traveller girls are primed from a young age to be homemakers. They are taught every way how to make a home and to bring up children.
On a site on the outskirts of Manchester, the Ward family are preparing for a special moment in the life of 8-year-old Mary.
Mummy, try it on, you see?
No!
Just try it on, so you just pick it from me. Look up at me. Oh, Mary.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
She is about to celebrate her first Holy Communion, and her mum, Anne-Marie, is putting together an outfit worthy of the occasion.
It's meant to be like the Cinderella, really, because it stands right out when you put it on her today, do you know what I mean?
And what's that?
Bag.
A bag for your money. You collect a lot of money, don't you, Mary, in your whole communion day?
Yeah.
So,
A lot of money.
I'm actually sure of that.
What are they?
Shoes.
Cinderella shoes, Mary.
Cinderella shoes.
Like most young traveller children, Mary and her 10-year-old sister both still attend their local primary school, but it's unlikely they'll continue after that.
Do you think you're going to take your GCSEs?
What?
Do you think you'll take your GCSEs?
What?
GCSEs.
What?
Do you know what they are?
No.
What are you going to be when you're older?
Nothing. I'll stay at home, clean them up, learn to clean up.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Mary?
Like, Superstar and Cinderella.
Do you think you'll get to be Cinderella?
No.
Holy Communion is an important step on the road to becoming an Irish traveller woman. But there are also less glamorous rites of passage.
Mary, give me that spray quick. This one here, look.
Mother! Lindy!
Side to me, babe. Mary! Windows! No, not that. Oh.
Today, Mary's cousin Sammy Jo is giving her a glimpse into her future responsibilities.
I have to try and learn how to clean up, and she's not even doing it proper, so I have to go over her. You just have to clean because, like, when you get married and, like, the place is not clean, you'll get talked about. People call you, like, you're a dirty clot and you can't clean up proper, that one. Keep away from her. The girl over there...
She's very dirty. Very dirty. She makes me sick.
But she's about 25 and she's not even married.
She's not married. No one wants her.
Well, no one can have her because she's scandalised.
No, how could you have that dirty?
Oh my
her in the
God.
morning time, you get sick.
She has a kid and everything, and she's not even married.
While the girls clean from an early age, the boys follow more manly pursuits.
Go on, Ruben, don't let him hit you, Ruben.
Would you clean up or would you help to clean up?
That would be £1 million.
If he cleaned up, I'd call my sister myself. I don't allow him to. That's gay. So you definitely don't clean up.
So would people actually think he was gay if he
Yeah,
was to clean
yeah.
up?
If a boy was to clean up at any age, they would be classed like that, yeah.
Is there anything worse than that?
No.
One, two, three.
Romani Gypsy's Alice Smith and Angel Stanley are best friends. At 12 and 13 years old, they spend much of their time together, often enjoying traditional gypsy pursuits.
Is it scary being on the back of that?
A little thing, yeah.
It's not.
I always get a little thing more than a big one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we must go. Wait! Look, Alice, hold still. Steady! Wait, boy, wait! Steady! You love us. Oh, my God, I'm going down the drain. I can't jump up. I'm jumping up. And we're at the curb, and the wheel would have been buckled, and would have stopped at all.
Alice fell off the oars. I had to jump off the oars. Anyway, we got it to stop, but it was out of control.
Got it.
The girls divide their time between Alice's site and Angel's house. Alice left school at 11, like many gypsy girls.
Did you always know that you were going to finish school early?
Yeah.
How did you know?
I don't know, I was not allowed to go to secondary school. Not allowed? No, not allowed. My dad reckons when you get, say if you get in the bus, you'll sit there smoking on the back of the bus. He reckons you'll get a boyfriend.
Do you think that's true though? Do you think you would have picked up bad habits from secondary school?
I don't think I would have. I'm that type of person. That kind of person.
Angel is an exception to the rule.
She's a little schoolgirl.
She has decided to stay at school.
Do you really like taking the mickey out of me, you know?
Does she always take the mickey out
Yes,
of
she
you?
does, all the time. She can sit there and watch TV.
I can do whatever I want in the
Yeah,
daytime.
and that whole time, and I'll be stuck in the classroom. I'm the one that come out with GCSEs, aren't I? GCSEs and the
I'm really
qualifications and
interested.
she ain't interested.
I got my dad for that.
It's the last day of the summer holidays. But while Angel will be going to school tomorrow, Alice will be going to work. The day of Mary's first Holy Communion has arrived.
Tell Annalise to go down next day, she's coming up. I meant to be there for 4%.
Mary's grandmother has celebrated many Holy Communions before. She has 69 grandchildren and 49 great-grandchildren.
What did you wear for your communion?
Oh, God only knows. I was in the poor days.
As long as you were clean and had a Holy Communion book and a rosary beads, that's all you wanted. Oh, Mary, 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 you're like a princess.
Today's celebrations are an opportunity for all the children in the family to look their best.
Where did you learn to pose like that?
I learned to pose myself. I just keep trying to do different things.
What's holy lass, isn't she?
The rushed preparations are proving a little too much for Mary.
Get your tongue torn! Annalise, I'm Mary's life. I'm going to end up slapping you into it, right?
The communion service is already starting at the church, just under a mile away.
John boy!
How the frick you put Brock up? How the frick?
Oh, up, Mary, so. Whatever cars are getting in, get in.
Granny, come on, we've got to go.
Oh, it's 25 past. Late already, baby.
If they can't get to the church soon, Mary won't be able to take her Holy Communion.
Hopefully I'll still make it.
Quick, Mary, you've got to drink.
Mary, you're hot. Annalise, I'm late.
Mary and her family reach the church with only minutes to spare. But the ceremony is not to everybody's tastes.
It's a bit boring in there, so we walked out.
Eight-year-old Mary has moved back to the site for her communion celebration. Mary can be a princess today, but she is destined for life as a homemaker, like the females in her family.
I makes things, look. This is me bucket that I makes, look. Do you like that, Mary? It's I usually diamonds everything, mostly diamonds everything.
While the girls show off their dance moves, it's the boys who are particularly enjoying themselves. For Mary's 12-year-old cousin Amos, it's a well-earned day off.
Finished school when I was 10. 10.
And what do you do now?
What? Me, I go out work with my dad.
What kind of stuff do you do?
Roofing. Painting the roofs, putting fascias and soffits up.
How much do you get paid?
Me, £50. Sometimes I get 100.
And do you go to school?
Yeah.
He's only 9. He's finishing it in a couple of months.
And what are you going to do in a couple of months?
Working.
A family celebration is also a chance for the boys to indulge in a traveller practice known as camp cruising.
What kind of things do you like driving?
Lorries mostly, or jeeps. You just drive like careful on like bits of ground what you stay on fields and stuff. It's not really harm, can it? Take. What did I hit?
Did you just hit something?
No, I hope not. In the plan. That's all I've got to do now is learn to read. You got to be able to do fairy tests when it comes to it, innit? And that's it. I'm going.
Mary is glad to be out of her impractical dress for now, but she's already looking forward to taking her next step as a traveller woman.
When's the next time you'll get to wear a big dress?
At my 17 or 16. When I get married, I get married.
200 miles away, 13-year-old Angel is on her way to school for the first time after the holidays.
Young girls today are all getting married and relying on their, fathers and their husbands. I don't want to do that. I want to rely on myself to have my own money.
Angel's best friend Alice doesn't go to school, but they keep in touch with each other throughout the day.
Alice just broadcasted, "Unlucky for you, school children. I hope you had a nice time off, ha ha ha," and a big smiley face.
As Angel is driven to school, 12-year-old Alice is gearing up for work at her dad's horse market.
Well,
I started driving motorbikes first. So I started driving them. I was about 7.
Today she is collecting money on the gate with her 7-year-old brother, Mickey, and family friend, Bubs.
What do you reckon of school, mate?
It's bloody shit.
Yeah, as long as you can get off, as long as you can read and write, I think that's you ain't got to go to school like after, because not many jobs like people get qualifications but never use them. Like, what do you need qualifications for?
When are you at school, Mickey?
He's meant to go today.
No, I want to. Tomorrow I'm going to school, actually.
No, it's not. It's like...
Do you help Mickey with his homework?
You don't help me, Laura.
You know, Mick, whenever you got, don't tell lies.
I'll get someone to do my homework and I don't do it and then Mike helps me.
Alice descends from the oldest Gypsy family in the area, and her horse trader father, Jimmy, is keen that she maintains Gypsy traditions.
Tell Bubs coming on and sis up.
When they're at the age of 12 or 13, I don't think that they need to go have any more schooling. I think there was more to be learned by coming with me and the family and learning our culture and our way of life. If she can go out and learn how to take a job and earn a couple of quid, I'm not saying she's going to earn millions, but as long as she can help fend for herself, that's all I ask from her. I can't ask no more.
Get me that Bubs' food. Bubs' food. Bubs' food.
On this traveller site in Hertfordshire, Santana Casey lives with her mixed Irish traveller and Romani Gypsy family.
This is my 2 cousins, Patrick and Mikey. That's my little sister, the one in the red checky shirt. That's my cousin Dawn, that's my little cousin Jane. That's my cousin Jim, he's the oldest grandson of all the boys. That's my cousin Angel, but we've been together since we're 3, we're more like best friends. That's my other second cousin, that's brother and sister. Say hello.
At 15, she helps care for the younger children in her family.
I make sure the girls is girly and the boys ain't wild. And the boys don't hit girls. And the girls don't hit the boys.
And you're right. That's what you do, you're a dog. No, yeah, you do.
In 2 months' time, Santana will be turning 16 and is planning to celebrate her coming of age.
So what's going to change then when you turn 16?
No, not much change. It's just that I get a bit more freedom.
You're able to drive me shops and everywhere.
I can't because I'm not 17.
So you can pretend you're 17.
Santana spends most of her time at home on the site.
I finished school about, I think it's about 3 years now. I didn't like the way the boys and girls got on under. I was bullied because I wouldn't become a part of the gangs where he took drugs and that.
What was that? You just put in the water?
Bleach. You have to do a kitchen with a lot of bleach because everyone's mouth's been around everything. I mean, Nan knows that, not to bring anyone in when I'm cleaning up. Because when, like, you're trying to clean up one end of the chalet, when you got the other end done, especially the kitchen, can you make a cup of tea, please? Make another cup of tea, another one. So what I tend to do is I'll put mixtures. I put, like, salt, pepper, vinegar, spice, whatever's in the press and powder, I will actually throw into the tea, so no one lacks me for another one.
For her upcoming birthday, Santana will be freed from her domestic duties for one day. Her family are throwing an extravagant birthday celebration in the form of an American-style Sweet 16 party. Today, her Aunt Doll is helping with the invitations.
Put down on the 11th of November because people get confused when it says 11th next month. So just put 11th of November.
I didn't, they just don't look at it and they just keeps asking me, when is it and where is it?
Write it in capital letters.
It's all in capital. Watch. Look. There and there.
I gotta go, yeah? I'll get the material for your flowers. And I'll see you later, yeah?
See ya.
Don't forget to clean up, Peter.
I never did hear of another travelling girl having a sweet 16. Maybe one, but it's not going to be as big as mine. Like, my party's going to be like a wedding compared to hers.
Unlike most of her friends, Romani Gypsy Angel is still at school. But it isn't easy being the only gypsy in the classroom.
What's the worst anyone said to you?
You know, pikey and gypsy scum and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, calling me a pikey is just like calling a black person a nigger or a Indian or whether from that background a paki. It's just exactly like that. Obviously, you are going to get racism. And my mum and dad always taught me, anyone hurts you, hurt them back. But that's how I'm being brought up. It's not what anyone else should do, it's what they've been brought up like. Are you timing it? Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Despite the difficulties of school life, Angel isn't ready to ditch the uniform.
I want to stay at school. I don't want to be like all the others that get married, have to sit at home, look after the children. I want to do something with my life. I don't want to be one of those people that, you know, wastes their life doing what everyone else does.
While Angel is in class, best friend Alice is at home with her siblings. At only 12 years old, she's already helping to look after the children.
What do you do all day then?
It depends. I wake up, I'll either get ready or clean up first. I let my mum and the children get them dressed and get them ready. I've got 5 sisters and 1 brother.
So it's all girls except for Mickey?
Yeah, that's why he's so spoiled.
Watch it! Throw your phone off!
Who's the best rider out of you and your sisters?
Me.
How long have you been riding one of these?
Ever since I was 3.
At the end of the day, Alice is joined by Angel, who's returned from school.
What did you actually do at school today? The sharpening pencils ready.
My sharpening pencils, and I got all my stationery, my scientific calculator.
Do you know if I went to school, you know? I wouldn't know what to do.
It's laugh, really, isn't it?
Well, sat there writing pen and paper. My name's Angel Bo Stanley.
Did you miss each other today?
Yeah, no.
While the girls relax, Alice's brother Mickey still has work to do.
You don't see many 7-year-olds doing that, do you?
Gypsy boys are expected to follow in the family business and are trained at an early age to become the new breadwinners.
Basically, watch what I've done and he's taught himself. Tip me some of that up there, Mick, on that other heap of dirt up there, yeah? I want him to learn things that are going to earn him a living when he gets older. And from what I can see now, he's only 7 years old. He can do most jobs what a 25-year-old man can do.
15-year-old Santana is making a 400-mile round trip to order a bespoke outfit from dressmaker Thelma Medine. Despite making thousands of dresses for traveller celebrations, Santana's Sweet 16 is an unfamiliar one for Thelma.
This is definitely the first one we've ever done for a traveller. We've never done a Sweet 16 before. We've done them for Liverpool girls, but not for a traveller.
Santana is being chaperoned by her grandmother Bridie and her Aunt Doll.
Have you got something in your head how you want your dress to be?
Like ultra neck.
Yeah.
Then it comes sweetheart. Then really tight around the waist, and then sticking out 3/4 length.
Right.
But I want it really, really sticking
You
out.
want it really sticking out?
Yeah.
Well, she's not as little as you think. Oh, yeah.
She's got the humps and bumps in the right place.
Yeah, she has, hasn't she?
Is being 16 a big age in the traveller world?
Yeah, it is a big age. A lot of girls do get married, but 16 is very young for marriage. I don't know, I can't wait to turn 16. It's just the age where you know you're a teenager and you get a bit more freedom.
At the moment, Santana is allowed to spend 1 day a week away from her family and domestic duties.
When she becomes 16, she might be left off twice a week.
Oh, my God. I bet you're excited about that, aren't you? They're usually getting married at 16. They're usually thinking about their wedding, how many kids they're going to have and things like that, where she's, you know, thinking about this sweet 16. I don't think it's going to give her any more freedom what she's thinking about. It's just another excuse for a party, I'd say.
Thelma Modine is putting the finishing touches to one of her biggest ever dresses. But it isn't for a wedding, or even a sweet 16.
This is going to go down in history as the first prom dress that we've ever done for a traveller. But she still wants to stick to her roots and have the big dress and really ornate corset. She wants Barbie written on it. And the name's Casa, not Barbie, so obviously it's relation to the Barbie doll, right? So she wants that and she wants it in pink.
The Barbie dress is for 16-year-old Irish traveller Casa Cassidy, who's planning her prom day with her friend April.
I love Barbie. Ever since I got me Barbie bag, and after then I saw the poster and I had to have that, and I saw the wedding and I had to have that.
There's not a bad thing about that.
How often do you go to school?
About 3 times a month, if that. Just depends really. Like, if I don't go to school unless I actually get like forced into school by the teachers.
You didn't really like school that much. Why do you want to go to the prom?
Because it's with prom.
Because I want to get dressed. It's an excuse to have a big dress.
Exactly.
It's like, I want this big dress because I know for a fact that I won't be getting married at like 16, 17 unless I find someone who's worth it.
With 1 month to go before the prom, Casa has travelled with her sister Lottie to see her dress for the very first time.
It's lovely for us to be doing a prom dress because it shows that they're not all leaving school or think that the school leaving age is 11 and 12.
I didn't even sleep that much actually last night. For excitement. Scared, like, I'm just excited, just nervous to see the dress.
What do you think?
I love it.
Come and have a look at the roses.
It's lovely.
What do you think your mates are going to say when they see that? Oh, look, you're all shaky.
You want to try it on then?
Do you? Yeah. OK. She look like a princess.
A little Barbie.
A little Barbie, yeah.
Most people will be like, well, why she got a dress like that? And they'll probably think it's ridiculous, but I don't. Because this is what I want. I don't care what anyone else thinks.
Unlike most 15-year-olds, Santana left school 3 years ago, but she's put her Sweet 16 preparations on hold for a lesson with her home tutor.
This one here has good information about who's afraid of the big bad wolf, because they're bringing wolves back again, but now Scotland wants them back, and tigers and lions. Is it lynx? Them animals. I don't think it's good, because they're evil. They hate people.
The parents of children who fail to attend school can be imprisoned for up to 3 months. But many local authorities are satisfied as long as travellers have some home schooling.
We're looking at triangles. Construct triangle ABC.
Santana has 1 hour of tuition every week.
I have taught many travellers. They'll have problems with reading or writing. So often we have to re-engage the child in learning. So let's do a few of these exercises in the next bit in the book. Okay. I wish I could teach them all, but unfortunately I can't. There's not enough hours in the day.
That's not good. I've got about 14 sheets of work. That's evil. What am I going to use a triangle for?
Prom girl-to-be Casa is in exam week. But it's also Appleby Horse Fair, one of the most important events in the Gypsy calendar.
Do you have any GCSEs today?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I had one last year, but I just went Appleby instead.
Appleby is where many traveller girls meet their future husbands, and Casa is hoping to look the part.
I think the boys are looking for, like, a girl who's tanned and, like, long hair.
She uses the darkest colour. Sometimes not always right for a skin tone, if I can say that, but customer choice.
I feel loads better now I'm tanned.
After changing into something more suitable, Casa and her 14-year-old sister Lottie head to Appleby.
You learn stuff when you're travelling, and when you're in a classroom you can't learn that sort of stuff. Like, it's a totally different thing. Like on the road, it's a different life. But in schools you get taught about like Jewish and you get taught about Muslim and that, but you never get taught about like Gypsy, Romani, anything like that, or Irish travellers or anything.
Every year, hundreds of Gypsy and traveller children are taken out of school to attend Appleby Horse Fair.
It's like a nice week, nice holiday for the kids and that, and see all the family, and that gives them a chance to meet everybody, do you know what I mean, who they've never seen for months.
We miss some school, but teachers, it's all right because we catch back up when we go back to school.
It's just a tradition to come every year with your family, isn't it?
We used to take 2 weeks off.
Sometimes 3.
Do you not think that you should have been in school during that time?
No.
You learn about your culture and just surrounded by your culture, and you can't learn this in school.
Santana has chosen to hold her Sweet 16 party in an Indian restaurant. The party starts in 24 hours, so she is organising the room layout with her grandmother Bridie.
This is where all you and your friends can sit. The old grunter's corner.
What is it?
The old grunter's corner. This is where all you can sit.
Do you mind being called an old grunter?
Why is that?
Because they're not fun. You have a big table there for the food.
Yeah.
They have the big long one for the younger boys and girls to sit down and chat. The DJ is going to be over here, like in that corner.
When it comes to traveller courtship, the restaurant has additional benefits.
It's a big grabbing spot. Not for me, for everyone else. But you can see it out the window. There's 2 actual car parks. There's one there and there's one here. But you'd be dragged out the doors at a fire exit and brought down to the car park. If I see it, I'm just going to peep out the window and just keep waving and laughing. I'll take a mugshot.
Santana has instructed cake maker Jill Broadfoot to make a 16-tier birthday cake, which will include an edible version of herself. 17-year-old traveller Noreen is helping Jill give it an authentic traveller look.
Spray tanning a girl's cake. Hey, you could do that to me if I'm going out in the night. Will that come off now? Well, don't you know it's not going to come off?
But a traveller-style Sweet 16 cake requires more than just a spray tan.
And then we've got another 10 tiers to go on that.
Wow. The cake's going to be 12 foot altogether?
Yeah, about 12 foot.
Ish.
and that's from the floor. And if it goes on a table, the table's usually 3 foot, so that's 15 foot.
Noreen stayed at school to improve her job options, but this made her the odd one out amongst her traveller friends.
It was mainly the embarrassment why I didn't like it. Coming home and I'm in school or all the young boys and girls knowing that, oh, she still goes to school, she's a schoolgirl. You know, but believe it or not, all them years of embarrassment actually paid off. Got all my exam results. I got a C in English, D's in ICT and maths, but I was all right at them. But science, I was no good. So I got an F in science.
Back in Newcastle, Irish traveller Casa still has one more exam to take before her prom.
I'm going to school to do my textiles exam.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm not really bothered.
How much time do you think you spent kind of planning for the exams?
None.
90% of Irish travellers fail to achieve at least 5 GCSEs. After just over an hour, Casa emerges early from her exam.
So, how did that go?
That went all right. As long as I don't get like the lowest mark, then I'm fine. I'm just looking forward to the prom.
With the prom night looming, Casa is helping her friend April find a dress.
I'm really excited for prom now, you know.
Same.
I really actually am.
My prom and I'm
This
excited.
has got me quite excited doing this.
Despite Casa already having her prom dress,
I don't want like a big puffy one, I want like a straight one.
she can't resist the temptation.
Can I try that one on? Yeah.
She likes boom in your face stuff, you know what I mean? Like in your face. Lots of sparkle.
I think I would want like a big address. I hate being the same as anybody else. I like to be different. I get like a lot of like dirty looks off people because they think what I'm wearing isn't very nice, but it's my style and I like it. What not a them girls looking at?
I know.
Having stayed on at school so as not to miss the prom night, Casa's big occasion has arrived. A local church is needed for an impromptu dressing room.
So how come you're not getting changed in your house?
Because like I wouldn't be able to fit outside the door, like because I'm gonna have a big massive dress and the door's not wide enough. I'm dead scared, but I don't know why. Like how people will react, but then again I couldn't really care.
Pull it down at the back.
A select team of friends and family are enlisted to assist Casa with the 11 underskirts needed for the finished prom dress.
Did you get bigger?
Because it's going to be the most uncomfortable night of your life. Really tight. I can hardly breathe.
Oh, this is what Selma told us to do. How classy.
Thought it was going to be a little bit smaller, like.
Oh, I see what you mean now, for the cleavage.
Just everything she does is over the top.
Right, Mum, can I have some deodorant?
With the masterpiece complete, Casa now has to attempt to reach the party.
I would never be able to fit out my house or my caravan door. Now don't fall over, right? Watch against the wall. Right, watch the puddle. You look at me as we pass on.
A horse and carriage complete Casa's dream of a fairy tale prom night. But getting on board will be no easy task.
No, wait. How am I meant to get up? I can't. I can't. No. With it.
That's how I can't move.
For scrap dealer mum Sharon, it's a proud day.
She always looks stunning, but tonight she's got that little bit of extra sparkle. Finish school, whatever she does now, that's up to her. She'll go on, she'll be successful, she's successful now.
School was really hard because I didn't want to go and I got forced to go all the time by the teachers, and they kept going on, and I hardly ever went, but the times I did went have been well worth it because I've got this big dress, horse and carriage, prom, and I've met Jed, my best friend, and I've met really good friends, and I'm going to have a really good night tonight, and this is definitely worth going to school for.
In Hertfordshire, the day of Santana's Sweet 16 party has also arrived.
I was up at 8 o'clock and I was shaking. I ran down, all the children was ready for school, and I said, "Pam, Mum, it's then they're saying happy Sweet 16 to me." And I got presents and cards.
With no wedding on the horizon, her family have decided instead to celebrate her coming of age.
We can't believe it's here, can we, Santana?
No. I've waited for ages for this.
She's my oldest grandchild, and thank God I'm alive to see it. She's a role model to the rest. She's never complained. She's just got on with it and done what she was supposed to do, you know?
Tell everyone that they're not allowed back in.
Right. Only me.
No, no one, Bam Mum. No one else.
Mimi, sugar.
Get out and go. Out now. Get out, Bam Mum. Like little penguins.
Santana feels her party is well deserved.
If I want something, I have to work hard to get it.
What do you mean by work hard?
I have to clean everything every day. But if I don't really ask for things a lot. But when I do ask for something, it takes a while to get it.
300 miles away, Casa is on the first leg of her journey to the prom. She will soon be meeting fellow students and teachers who've gathered at the school before heading to tonight's venue together.
I think if you measure education by examination results, she's underachieving. I think if you're measuring it by her morals and her politeness and her social skills, I think she's very able and she's achieved very well.
Being the only traveller at tonight's prom, Casa is ready to make her grand entrance.
Because I walk. Walk.
Hey, something's just ripped, not ripping, I've got it.
She's got it now.
There you go.
Didn't expect the size of her dress, but it's massive. I reckon it's a bit too big,
It's like a bouncy castle on her legs. Much bigger than that.
She looks like a Barbie / princess, and then she's / Rapunzel because of her hair. See her? I love her. She's my role model.
Stay quiet.
But school policy dictates that all students must travel to the prom venue together by coach. This spells disaster for the stretch Hummer that Casa's mum has arranged.
Now she's broken hearted. Don't cry. Don't you let them get you down.
Come on, back in the door, I didn't want to be
Now you've upset her. She can't get on the coach physically, so we've hired a stretched Hummer at our expense. And they'll not let her go to the prom.
Want to go home, man?
No, you're not.
With Casa's prom night in jeopardy, her inability to fit in the coach prompts a rethink.
Well, if you can't, then you go in your limo, but the rest go in the bus. That's the way it works, okay? So,
Jed, come on.
thank you.
Jed, come on.
Watch your crown.
Everything just got too much, but I'm going to sort makeup out and then calm down.
There's an hour to go before Santana's Sweet 16 party.
You didn't tie it on now before I take it off?
No.
Her closest friends have also dressed accordingly.
No, you look lovely. God, thank you. Yours is lovely too. It really is lovely. She really do look outstanding. Can't wait to party. One kick in the arse each. I can't get there no faster.
The 21st century mobile disco helps the girls get warmed up. Santana can now finally set eyes on her dream birthday cake. With 16 tiers, 200 cupcakes, and an edible model in her own likeness, Santana's cake is fit for the big occasion. The night gives the lads a chance to get to grips with the girls.
Sexy girls, like, ain't they? Most of them are cousins, so I can't really say nothing.
Santana's 14-year-old brother Patrick has already set his sights on some potential targets.
Well, I'm gonna grab him, ain't I? See if I can get a kiss or not.
You reckon you will?
I reckon a few of them, I know I will.
For some boys, the grabbing has already started. Santana is older than her brother, but she will always have to live by stricter rules than him.
What about people who think girls and boys should be equal?
Boys and girls can be equal. What are they, gay or lesbians then or something?
When a non-traveller turns 16, they probably think about smoking fags and sleeping with their boyfriends. I mean, what goes through your head?
Extra freedom, like an extra hour off on a Sunday.
But Santana's freedom will only ever stretch so far.
We'll still have full say over Santana until she gets married. So if we don't want her to go somewhere, she won't be going. She will be good. Otherwise, a bitch slapper.
Look at him. Look what he's doing.
At Cass's prom, the night is drawing to an end. Cassa will soon find out that she's achieved 6 GCSEs and a further 2 vocational qualifications. With the majority of Irish travellers leaving school before 16, this achievement is a rare one in the community.
I think it's been worth it because I've had a really good night with my friends. I've got the dress that I've always dreamed of.
What are your hopes for the future?
Well, for the future, I would love to drive an Audi, a red Audi, to have white teeth, I want my teeth done, and bigger boobs, a boob job.
Gorgeous, right? You got people taking drugs, you got men living with men, you got women living with women.
Next time, we meet the travellers who marry outside their community.
His family had called me a tart. They don't even know me.
And find out what happens when 2 worlds are thrust together.
Don't do that to gypsies. I know definitely I would smack her.
Spitting at me, the pikey, you know, I was scum of the earth.
Oh my God, I just shut my train in the door.